And some days the button just doesn't want to cooperate. Anyway, hooty who indeed, BBPN, of course. Yes, Season 16, Round 2. We're about the midway point, aren't we? Yeah, about midway point. Then things get really silly, don't they? Oh, that's the theory anyway. Might be one of these nasty ones, who knows? Depends on the nature of the teams here. Yep, once again, it's your favourite Dwarves versus Chaos Chosen. This is the one with the Minotaur, isn't it? Alright, he's already up a couple of points of coolness just for having the Minotaur. And yes, I know how dysfunctional the Minotaur really is. It is an incredibly dysfunctional piece. Ask everyone about the Legend of Cartwrong. Yeah, yes, he had a different name, except he never worked. He really did. 5 rerolls. That's not a joke. Yep, he's got 5 rerolls on his team. He is prepared. He is truly prepared for things to go epically wrong. What do you mean not this one? What, wasn't there supposed to be some contractual obligation? Your game have to cast? That was in the fine print somewhere, wasn't it? Panda? Oh dear. Might be a bit of a mistake in that one. Anyway, look, you're dwarves. How could this possibly go wrong? All right.
You're a fucking choir boy compared to me. A choir boy.
As soon as I say it, Sid opens fire. Of course. All right, I'm starting to see a problem. Don't worry, you're fine. You're just fine.
This is my boomstick!
See, you're just fine. You'll recover. No problem here. How many worries would you like? I don't know. How much money you got? You know? Like, isn't that always the joke? How big is your wallet? Anyway. Oh, God. Is it really going to be one of those games? Don't tell me. Gentle hint, I guess, you know? Alright, here we go. Power in Dauntless. Fails the first time. We'd like to try it again there. Oh, God. Who let him in again? You missed out already, Wolfowl. Sit open fire the Dwarves immediately.
Attack this one.
But the Dwarves have recovered mostly. The key words mostly. Of course, here goes the Minotaur. Yes, the Minotaur's got no skills, but at least he's hitting something. Nice to know. I've had many discussions about, is it worth it getting the Minotaur? My answer is he's extremely dysfunctional, yet he's fun. This coming from the guy who fielded a team of Minotaurs. I'm not joking. Yep, there was a rule for that. Came in second place overall, much to everyone's shock. You know, it worked extremely well. Anyway, big punch because the Troll Slayer is completely out of position. But don't worry, he's fine. He's absolutely fine. Right before the foul, don't worry. Don't break him. Just hit him in the head. Nothing vital. He's fine. Okay, Dwarves, turn 2. We easily have the ball. Now, okay, now, are the Dwarves going to remember this little thing called scoring? Alright, they didn't do so well last time about that. They kind of forgot the fundamentals of scoring the fucking... Look, there's an end zone right there, okay? Wolfowl has figured this out. Never thought I'd ever say those words on this channel. Wolfowl has figured this out, apparently. Everyone's blaming Cadet for allowing the first score. After that, sorry, Cadet, you're in trouble. Because, let's face it, Wolfowl's been scoring lots of those darn touchdown things. He's even won a game. I know, it's a fucking miracle. Alright, Dwarves getting around the problem.
Charge!
2 more dice, more solid pouting. At least the ball is moving forward. Well done. Big hit. There's an awful lot of loners both sides on this one here. So, it's a good call how this game is actually going to go. Oh yeah, a very good call. Maybe left, maybe right here. Right now, the only real advantage, if you really want to think about it like that, is Bill Bexley's speed is of all things in the piece of, well, Chaos Chosen.
Crush, kill, and destroy.
Quite frankly, we would like to crush, kill, and destroy. Yeah, you heard it first there. Yeah, once! It's the only one you're gonna get, Wolfowl. It's the only one you're gonna get. The entire league has sworn an oath to make sure of it. Alright, Minotaur so far, he's doing well. I'm proud of the poor lad. I'm proud of the poor beef eater. He's doing great. Oh dear. Woo!
Destroy! Destroy!
Well, he's trying to destroy, but all we've been getting is stuns so far. No, honestly, that's all we're getting is the odd stun. Chaos Chosen, again, making advantage of the fact that, yes, he does have the better speed. He might as well make use of it. Indeed, he is making use of it here. Ball is vulnerable, though, because the Dwarves, well, this nonsense has happened. Once again, the Dwarves have failed to organise very well. I'm not too sure if that's a player problem or a coach problem. I don't know, just discuss in the comments. I'm having a beer. Shows you my view on the whole thing. Look, it's Friday, I can have a beer finally. Kind of, sort of. Because that stupid federal election, my workload is way up here. Wish they all just kindly fuck off. Speaking of fuck off, you know in Frenzy you're actually supposed to hit him, right? You're aware?
Aye, sir.
Okay, you're aware. Alright, just checking here. Again, it's this whole debate we're having here. Is it the fault of the coach or the fault of the players? We're starting to wonder a little bit as this is going on. We are indeed starting to wonder, because this is getting ludicrous. Wang! There you go. Finally, he's pulled off the power of Wang. Now, unfortunately, he screwed this up because, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a push 2 dice. There you go. Easy peasy. No problem. Will he pay attention to it, though? I have no idea. You've seen how this cat... Oh, God. All right. Yep. Yep. Totally takes a block with a Minotaur instead of doing what he's supposed to do.
For the glory of chaos!
And get off my lawn!
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, there we go. Chaos Chosen completely screwed that one up. No, seriously, they completely screwed that one up. It's like, easy block, he goes for this one. The one that could possibly fail and did. So much for that idea. So the Dwarves, congratulations, free turn, basically. And the Dwarves, being coached by someone who's extremely handsome, get to work. All right, there we go. Whack!
Boomstick!
See, I've got to encourage them. Motivation. See, it works. Bit of motivation to your team does wonders. There you go. Wait. Why are you not moving forward with the ball? Why are you waiting a turn? All right. Trying to let the rest of the team get to work?
Get in my belly!
Alright, if that's the motivation, fine. There is a logic to it. There is a subtle logic to it. So I'll allow that. Someone do note he doesn't have any reserves here for Chaos Chosen, so... And again, neither do the Dwarves. No one's got any reserves this game. It's Iron Man all the way.
Let's get to it then.
Well, that's what we're all hoping the Dwarves will do, and so far, well, getting to it hasn't been the easiest thing so far. Minotaur back to work. It's a takedown. Why is he pushing it?
Ah!
Why are you GFIing with a Minotaur? Oh, boy.
Do you hear the voices too?
It's one of these days, as my sister says. One of these fucking days. Alright, so once again I've been cautioned. Expected one thing, it's the other thing. Alright, fair enough. But people warned me, oh, this game. Well, doesn't look bad for the Dwarves. It's just becoming Chaos Chosen. It's just bleeding rerolls like crazy. Like, yes, he came in with 5. Won't lie, it's an excessively large amount of rerolls for Chaos Chosen team.
Fantastic!
That's the Dwarves. The Dwarves might as well just keep on going. He might as well. He's got nothing else to do at this point. In fact, if the Dwarves want to get a little bit clever here, maybe hand the ball off to Mr. AG4 that never fucking fails. Or not. You had an opportunity there, son, but okay. Yes, I know but he has to do all this other stuff first, and there's no guarantee that's even going to work either there.
Beatings.
Yeah, beatings. That's exactly what he's trying to do. This is what the Dwarf coach is trying to do. Beatings. Scoring is secondary right now. He'd actually like to do some pounding. Well, at least his team's finally woken up out of its coma. It's got a couple of good punches in, and there you go. Ta-da! Alright, turn 5 for Chaos Chosen, who have not once but twice made fundamental errors already. Well, he looks like he's going to try something. Keyword is something. This is your blitz. Alright, fine, that's your blitz. It worked!
Chaos, consume us!
It did work. There it is, mighty blow. He's got himself a casualty right there. He feels pretty good about that one. Well, yes, he does. Everyone's having a good laugh at that one, don't they? Yeah, they definitely are having a laugh. His assistant coaches, I've seen them. Yeah. It's terrifying what these people will bring into this game. Anyway, well, now we have an interesting battle that, quite frankly, as mentioned, the Dwarves get it scored. Haven't. Well, guess who's got the casualty now? Not the Dwarves! Now the Dwarves get right back to work.
Brilliant!
At least so they say. Pounding away as we speak. They keep getting stuns.
Fire!
This might be the complaint right now going on with the Dwarf coach here. All stuns, pretty much. A KO in stuns. He's doing sweet bugger all this game. Alright, 1 in 9. You do have block, you know, right? That's not a fail. But fine. You got nothing better to spend rerolls on. Fine. Okay. You are planning to score now, right? No. Yeah, there's no way this is going to backfire. No fucking way this is going to backfire. Don't I seem to be almost on a regular basis, at least twice a week, have this whole discussion about stalling, how it never backfires? He said extremely sarcastically. 2 dice, solid punch. There we go, no problem. Takes him down.
Guns don't kill people. I do!
Well, at least the crowd's delighted. There's violence. It's not enough violence, but there's violence. More pushing. Alright, back to Chaos Chosen. What you doing now, Sunshine? He might actually get the ball here. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go. He could have marked him if he wanted. It is an AG3 dodge. It's not that difficult. However, we will grant that it's now the second time Chaos Chosen has ignored the ball carrier. Yes, this time it's only a tag, but he had the other one right there and he ignored it completely. It's like, you went for the Minotaur. I do still stress the why part in that question mark. 2 dice on the ball carrier. It's not a bad block. It's really not. Especially when you had rerolls. Minotaur, fuck off. You're not doing anything. Meanwhile, here come the rest of them here. Where are you going? Alright, that's where you're going.
Ah!
Alright, fine. I swear, whatever he's having off the butt of that hooker right now is intoxicating for him. Alright, turn 7 for the Dwarves. They have work to do. They have a lot of work to do here. Here we go. Casual blitz, because of course. 2 dice. You wish that was a push. Anyway, there's the takedown, and there he goes.
I drink, I get drunk, I fall down. No problem.
Dwarves turn 7 and decide they're going to stall some more, because, well, why the fuck not? It never fucking fails, right? GFI. Okay. Fine, up here. Reroll. Again! That's not a fail! But you've got nothing better to spend the reroll on, okay? Now you're doing the hard rolls. The ones that could fail. Yeah, oh no, he's at it again? Yes, indeed he is.
Enough of this chit-chat.
Alright, turn 7. Turn around. Alright, Chaos Chosen has now twice basically ignored the ball in trying to defend. He's had cracks at it, he's ignored the cracks. But we'll see what he does here. Alright, goes right after Paul Trollslayer, hits him. Alright, that's fine. Does he do anything to him? Of course not.
Die!
Turns around a little bit here. We've already had them do a foul. No one's got any reserves, but we have seen fouling. Once. As soon as I say it, there it is. Yep, missed again. Fortunately, Williams, once again, is on the job.
Spartan!
Oh, Lord.
What is your profession?
It's been a weird one, Finil. It's been a weird one. I won't lie. This one is definitely getting up here for weird. So right now, the Dwarves, they've got a lot to complain about, sort of. But meanwhile, you've had Chaos Chosen just basically ignoring.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Chaos Chosen twice in this game has had an opportunity to go after the ball carrier and ignored it. Just to do anything else.
One of us.
So now the Dwarves have an opportunity. The Dwarves have basically stalled for 4 turns. Because there's no way that's ever going to go wrong. Alright, here we go. 2 dice. Solid punch. No problem. Takes him down. See, this is the Dwarf problem. He's got an AK out. Everything else is stuns. Yeah, stall should be a thing. Anyway, here we go. Loop-de-loo. Here we loop-de-lie. The Dwarves easily score. Hey, no problem. Deep in the mines.
Never seen the blue moon glow.
Dark on the blind. Yeah, pretty much. All right. So the Dwarves finally get around to scoring. Finally.
Boner for murder.
Finhel's got a boner for murder. Well, we still have a half to go, Finhel, so... Right now we've got 1 Dwarf injury. Now, neither team had any reserves. They both have loaders, so... It's been an interesting game. The KO hasn't recovered, so Chaos Chosen's already down a player. And, well, the Dwarves are down a player. Neither of them are out down a real critical player. Him, it's just an ordinary line bid. Over here, well, it's the Blodger. But it's not like he's really been using it either. Again, it's been one of those games where Chaos Chosen's had chances for the ball and has basically ignored them. The Dwarves, of course, had a chance to just get it in there and get it scored, and instead, well, kind of ignored that too. All right, here we go. Free reroll. Not that he needs it.
Get out!
Dwarves get another reroll. So you're already seeing, here we are going into turn 8. Both teams have 2 leftover rerolls. So it's not like things are going terribly wrong. Except for the fact that, let's be honest, Chaos just has 5 fucking rerolls. So he's been bleeding them in the weirdest ways. You know, try to do plays that, you know, just, it's a greed play. It's really what it is. It's a greed play, not go get the ball play.
Flee now, fools!
Yeah, maybe he does have to flee. I don't know. Here comes the Minotaur. 3 dice, gets the takedown. There we go. Time to fly.
Kill! Crush! Rend them limb from limb!
And I've been saying, the Minotaur's been having a great fucking game.
Woo!
He has been. Yeah, Minotaur, good game on him. Papers flying and everything. Yes, granted the Minotaur's made 1 mistake in this game, and then meanwhile, there we go.
Enemies! We need enemies!
Oh, cheeky foul on the front line. Does he get it? Nope, still, but of course, once again, Williams is, well, basically doing what Williams does. Fuck all. Anyway, there you go, your halftime score. Right now, it's 1-0 for the Dwarves. Halftime, of course, is brought to you by good old...
Now you're blind.
Exactly. Anti-cunt tablets, yes. Filled with more cunt, no more Pauline. Especially full of ice make you, well, stop being a complete utter cunt. Anti-cunt tablets. Oh, here we go. Are we seeing how this is going to go wrong? No, of course not. There's the pump-up music. Blame Finhel. All right, 3 square. He's on the move.
Do you hear the voices too?
Hey, look, if you're going to blame anyone, blame Finhel. He's the one who's decided to play the pump-up music. Well, he has. That's all on him. All right, you're going to blame someone, blame him.
Witness your doom!
You all know how that works. You're going to blame anyone, it's yourself, really. Extra arms, fumbles the ball, no problem. Woohoo!
Good! Back into the thick of it!
Alright, well, we'll see how into thicky Holden he really is here. Alright, the beatings have begun again. Well, there we go. See, down dwarf, nothing to worry about. Alright, that's what happens with dwarves. You know, nothing happens. Of course, if you keep letting them punch you like this, he's eventually going to get lucky. So far, well, he's got 2. Oh dear.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
You know, as soon as I said it, you would get it just absolutely fuck with me and let your player get injured. Why do you do this to me, son? Why do you do this? Now the Minotaur's getting to work. Here we go. Minotaur crashes in. The Dwarves are now out 3 players. Did the KO come back? Nope, he's still out. It's not that he needs them. Alright, Chaos Chosen now has a unique opportunity here. Go and score quickly, which frankly is what he wants to do. Yeah, he's getting T-squared. There we go, fumbles the ball again.
Ah!
Boy, oh my god. There we go, snakes on a fucking plane.
They will overcome us!
And the Dwarves are complaining, are they? The Dwarves are complaining.
Epic fail.
Yeah, pretty much. That was an epic fail, alright. That was indeed an epic fail. Alright, Dwarves, counter-attack. Let's see if they can actually make this work here. Big beat. Frenzy comes back in. You see, if the Dwarves, well, yes, I grant he's down 2 players, but the Dwarves can still make this work. He just has to find and figure out a way to contain. Yep, there he is, putting a bit of pressure on the balls. You're waiting for me to say it, I'm not saying it. Anyway, Dwarves are ready, and we'll see if this actually works here.
Where's me drink?
That's pretty much all they're asking. Alright. Push! Yes, you almost rolled it. Yeah, there we go, double skull. So yeah, once again, you're seeing it, Chaos Chosen. Suddenly having things go wrong. Like, you think it's going their way now? Not so sure about that. He's having a lot of ones. Here we go. Try again. Yay! He got it this time. Run, bitch, run. This just means he's been stalled a turn, though. Here we go. Cheese pleasing. Gets it. No problem.
We will strip the flesh from their bones.
Can only hope so. Anyway, there we go. Another solid hit. Bingo.
We're back and better than ever.
That's what they keep telling me. That's what they keep telling me. Yeah, I know, exactly. Add more beastmen. Oh no, the Chaos Warriors are doing a fine job. Which one of them? Yeah, sit down!
Yeah.
Yeah. Chaos Chosen's gonna score maybe in 2 turns. Meanwhile, back to fouling. That's what heroes do.
Your death brings me closer to chaos.
And for you, Pygmy at home, yes, every foul is failed. Williams hasn't even reached for the red card. He does not care. He's sitting there sipping his margarita. He's not caring at all. All right.
How about a nice big cup of shut the fuck up? Think before you open your stupid mouth, jackass.
Hey! Finally, a fucking removal by the Dwarves.
How are you?
He's feeling better now. He finally removed. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Why do you do this to me, Vaught? Why do you do this to me? Every time I'm trying to encourage you.
For Iron Forge!
Really? Really? Every fucking time! Okay, every time! You do this! Back to Chaos Chosen.
It is the legend.
It is indeed. Paxton finally shows up and makes himself felt here. Here we go. Wang!
We see the target.
Tell you, KO. Shake it off, son. Shake it off. What's this now? 4 to 2? Yep, 4 to 2. Dwarves are running out of players. No surprise there. Chaos Chosen, let's just keep moving down the field. Maybe get a foul or 2 in because it's not stopping him. It's not working, but I don't know. Why. I would literally agree at this point. Why stop fouling? There's no reason to. Might as well keep on fouling. Meanwhile, solid beat. And the beatings will continue to the morale improves. He moves. Okay, who are we fouling, son? Is it this one? Yep, it's definitely that one. Here we go.
We will strike them down.
Does it work this time? Nope. Williams, totally blind. Completely blind. Doesn't even know what the fucking card looks like. Alright, Dwarves. Can they do anything to prevent this? Probably not, but, well, he's surviving all he due to having a referee that is clearly on no one's side, not even his own. A green reroll on the Minotaur. I sincerely need to know why. It's like, it's not a fail roll. You green the roll. It's not like you're gonna need these rerolls later, right? Right? Speaking of...
How's it hanging?
You wanted burgers. Yeah, clearly you wanted burgers. Yeah, there we go. Alright, here we go.
We hold it now.
Chaos chosen. Alright, well, basically at this point here, priority 1 is score, but priority 2, or 1A, if you want to call it that, is more dwarves. Get them off the pitch, because that seems to be working. Here we go, runs it in. I said, runs it in. You know, I think he's been around the league a little bit. He's starting to realise what an arsehole Paxton is at times there, especially when he starts rattling that tin cup of his. Alright, back to fouling. Again, yeah, I know, boo. Oh, look, Minotaur counterattacks. Here we go.
That is the way to hell.
Yeah, one-way ticket to Cleveland. Alright, down he goes. Alright, next up, it's a gynecologist from Rotherham. Definitely need a stall. Yeah, we definitely need it. Speaking of, well, there we go. Fouling one more time. Does it work?
Their souls will be utterly destroyed.
Huzzah! Finally! He finally breaks armor. And yes, once again, Williams calls sweet fucking all.
Inconceivable!
Why does he need to hit hard? It's still a removal. Williams doesn't even know what a card looks like at this point, so... Another square punch right there. Oh, wait, that's a lovely sight. For some. Yeah, there we go. Of the 11 players, 5 gone. Cadets having fun with that map. Beatings!
Guns don't kill people. I do!
Exactly. Alright, well, the dwarves have just given up on this. They've honestly just given up. Yeah, he's given up, alright. He's totally given up. Alright, Chaos Chosen, turn 13. He can win this game. But, of course, well, he's going to throw more blocks. Why not? He's curious what happens. La 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 la! Alright, what's the plan here? Blitz with the Minotaur, that makes 3 dice. Solid hit, takes down another dwarf. There he goes. Fly, baby, fly!
Sanity is for the weak.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, well, it's a stun. That's about all he's going to get. Now, here's the question. Is he going to foul or score? God, he's going to foul first before he scores. I've done that in an half tournament, I am. That was because it was Griff elbow wall on the ground, so... Yeah, I fouled.
You didn't see that one coming, did you?
Yeah, no one saw that coming. Yeah, there we go. He's going to foul before he scores.
None can stand against me.
And then he chooses not to score again. he can absolutely score at any time. Any fucking time at all. Nope, he's not scoring.
I need healing.
Alright, well, the dwarves don't have anything. They really don't. So, yeah, it's just going to be gang fouling at this point here because he's got nothing else to do except score, which he can do at any moment. More beings, how are you feeling?
Now you will die.
Yep, still not ejected. For you counting at home, that is now 9. 9 fouls. Not a single card has appeared. Yeah, he's finally decided, fuck it all, he might as well score. Why murder trains? Really should make a command that blocks it from that for a while.
Please use one word to describe the texture of their magical fur.
Well, we don't know what the texture of that fur is yet. Oh, Lord. Why? Who let him know that button exists? Yeah, he's found it. He's found it. Yeah, again, fun fact. Yes, she is half vampire. I've had this explained to me by the kids. Important details to know, ladies and gentlemen. Important details to know. Does indeed, yeah. We'll see how the chainsaw works this weekend. Anyway, Dwarves got some players back. Hip hip hooray, he's back up to 8. Hey, switch places. He finally got the KO out. Got another one. Anyway, here we go. Solid kick, Dwarves. This should be easy, right?
I'll lead the way.
Well, it'll be easy once he gets the ball, and right now we have to do the most exciting event in Blood Bowl you can ever get on the kickoff. Which means he misses the ball, because of course he does. Alright, Dwarves, on the way. Still have a reroll. Alright, perfectly scoreable. He's got 3 turns, he just has to do a bit of hurry-up offense. You're Dwarves. I know, it sounds so incredibly hard. Anyway, that's what she said last night. Anyway, solid punch, the Dwarves are on their way. Meanwhile, over here, a little solid punch. Alright, where's the fucking ball going? Yay! There you go, finally, a removal, goodbye.
I don't have a drinking problem.
Yeah, you've got a breathing problem, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how this works out later. Yay! Dwarves finally can dance all night. Yes, indeed. As my sister would say.
No!
Alright, fine. I won't use that picture again, Steiner. Jeez, okay. Meanwhile, the Dwarves fail a basic GFI, because of course they do. He's on his way.
Oh!
And now the fun part. Actually has to pick up the ball. Got it. Now he has to move it down the field and actually throw the fucking thing. Makes the GFI. Here's the throw. Missed it by that much.
No way.
Crap!
Well, it's not the worst throw you've made. You've still got plenty of players who can actually pick up the ball, so it's not the worst throw. At least it's down the field anyway. You didn't spike it. All right, here we go. Power of Frenzy. And, well, the Minotaur didn't fail, but he has pinned 2 players, so good job.
Pop and weave, you fool.
And there's extra obs easily picking it up. Yep. The throw. The fumble.
Now what?
Reroll, son. Reroll. There we go. Easy. There we go. Yeah. And he's on his way.
We're back and better than ever.
Yep, he's making the GFIs because he's realised Chaos Warrior might actually score. Again, I have to remind people, AG3. It is the thing people forget about Chaos Warriors, and this is LND. So, yeah, you can do quarterback stuff with fucking Chaos Warriors that in, you know, the updated board game, there's no way it's going to fucking work. Here it might, rabbit, it might. Dwarves now have to go get the fucking ball back. Oh, God.
No.
Bitch, run!
That's pretty much it. Run, bitch, run. That's what it's going to come down to. Gotta go get this ball, son. You gotta go get this ball. Now, here we go. Running, running, running. Tripping, tripping, tripping.
No way.
Yeah, there you go. Running, running, tripping, tripping. Turn 16, and yep, Chaos Chosen realizes, you know what, it's 2 GFIs to put this one away. Move the camera!
Let's test your knowledge and see what you've learned so far. What color are the unicorns? Where are they dancing? Please use one word to describe the texture of their magical fur.
Oh, is that what it was, Steiner? Okay, fine. Just fine. No, I don't have a second chair. I can't afford it. Anyway. Price of inflation these days. Anyway. Alright, Dwarves, you've got a turn. That was your drive. Was your drive?
This is amazing.
Maybe it is amazing. Anyway. Well, the little KO stayed out, so the Dwarves have achieved a little bit of improvement. Dwarf 1-2 touchdown coming up, right? Or not. That's 7 inches long, really. Okay. Let's see how it goes here.
Oh, there's me drink.
Yeah, that's basically what all the Dwarves can do right now. You know, look for the drink, get rid of said drink. That is the plan anyway. Yeah, into the He-Man. There we go. All right, here we go. Solid kick. Dwarves go and get their balls. All right, does he catch it this time? I swear he's half blind, you dwarf.
Crap!
That's the second time. Woo! I'm under it, I'm under it. Bonk. Yeah, that's just become comedy gold here. Only Vaught can achieve that, not once but twice. I got it, I got it, I got it, I don't got it, I don't got it. My God, Vaught, it is comedy gold right there. Yeah, you're pleasing your fans immensely with that one. Right, here we go, a little solid punch. You can see the Dwarves did try one, two touchdowns. They got kind of mixed up.
I shot the sheriff and the deputy and your wee doggy too.
Dwarves once again wonder where else this punching has been because, yeah, behold, he once again performs the miracle. He's got his 3 KOs. Nothing fucking else. All right, here we go. The cheese pletion.
See ya.
He got it. He did get it. He finally got a cheese pletion. But there it is. Your final score. Yes, lo and behold, 2-1 for Chaos Chosen in what became just an outright comedy, that game. The fact that Williams dominated the game by his refusal to take part.
I am inevitable.
Indeed, yep. Blood Diamond Chalice, as you probably heard, Jake. Guess who's showing back up? Yep, him the lads. Yeah. The other lads. He's even borrowed a player out there from the Laurentian Loons, so we'll see how they do. Because he's got a bit of payback for last time. He's got a bit of payback where the only reason the team lost was because the fucking ogre tripped on the goal line. Otherwise, they won. Instead, they got most casualties. Yeah, I know. Nice consolation prize. Anyway, we'll see you all then. Nuffle, bless your dice. I know there's a button around here. So where's the button?